Hello, this is Bill Keach from Sunbelt Computer Software, and today we're going to talk about the new master program and a companion piece to the answer program video that we produced before. We'll start by looking at the UIs under the console, the Win32 and the web view, each one of course having a different look. We'll start with the console UI by typing plbcon, which will bring up the answer program. We will sign in. And then it'll bring up the master program, which gives a little welcome message, gives the date and time again, company name, escape to exit if we don't want to do a program, otherwise we type in a program name. So we'll just escape out of that one. Now we'll run the standard Win32 web server using PLB Win7. And we'll come up. We have the answer program. We'll sign in again. And it will bring up the master. In this case, we have a pop-up where we could select the program or reset it, type the program name in, and we have an option of either chaining the program or shutting down. So we'll chain the watch program, and we'll cancel that. We'll exit from here, go back to our master program, and shut down. Third, we have the Bootstrap 5 or WebView version of the master. And we'll just bring that up by typing in plbwin. That also will bring up an answer program here. We'll get rid of that. We will type in name and the password. Invalid password. We'll type in the proper password this time. You see, this time we can select a theme, a program, enter the program name, chain or shut down, and we have the version of the runtime we're running right underneath here. We can set it to any type of theme that we wish. We can change it to a green theme. Perhaps we'll change it to a dark theme, and then we can run our programs or just shut it down. Now let's look at the actual code in the master program. The answer program has filled in a number of runtime global variables that allow us to determine what type of support we have inside the runtime. So we'll run each master according to the type of support. So let's start by looking at the console master that will use key in display. So we come down here, invoke the console master. We basically display our information, and then we accept the key in. We stop if the program name is X. Otherwise, we chain the program name. So we could stop on an X. And of course, we also stop on either an interrupt or an escape. The GUI master function will take a look to see whether it's running under a small screen, just like the answer did. He will load the form. He will load up the programs by reading a control file. He will load up the status into the stat text of the runtime he's running, and he'll make the main window visible, then loop around waiting for the chain button or the shutdown button to be selected. The web view or Bootstrap 5 enabled GUI comes in, and first of all he reestablishes what the current theme is. He then once again checks to see whether it's a small screen or not. He loads his web view form. He then resets and sets up the themes, calls loading the programs once again from the file, sets up the status, and loops waiting for either the shutdown or the chain button to be selected. To load up the programs combo box, it's very simple. We reset the combo box. We open the control file called plb_master.ctl, read each one of the data records inside it, and as long as there's not a dot in front, which in that case would be a comment, he loads the program name into the combo box. And then finally he adds a string reset at the top as a default ability to reset or clear that program area. Finally, the function that actually changed the programs comes in. It extracts out the program name that was typed into the form. It sets up an exception in case the program's not found. It then goes and changes the program. If the program's not found, the exception is set. And we just packed up an error that says the program's not found and reset the focus back onto the form. This is the basics of the new master program that was sent as a demonstration, and with the new answer program as well. We hope that you see a more modern view of the answer and master concept. For Sunbelt Computer Software, this is Bill Keach. Thank you.